Welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. If you've seen the title, I'm going to be framing pictures in this video, or this video is going to be about framing pictures. And that sounds a little bit stupid, I know, and that's because it is. So I was going to cut out some pieces of my sketchbook, but the problem is I've already done that. So yeah. I've already done it. Okay, it's another day. It is the next day from the last clip that you just saw. And I have some frames already, so that was the point of that. And I'm gonna frame some pictures, and I just show you the pictures I've chosen to frame this time, and then I'll go back and I'll frame the other ones later. So like these clips you're getting now, they won't be very recent when this video comes out, I think, because I need money first, so there'll at least be like 20 days till you're till this video is being made even. And then there'll probably be like a week on top of that. So this is one of those. This one's really great, like this one's really cool. So yeah, so it all depends on money and stuff like that. And you know, it's all right. And here's that one. So hopefully you guys like the music thing I just did, because I want to try that. Maybe you liked it, maybe you don't. Yeah, but yeah, this is the last one, and there's a frame for that too. So with this video, I actually found out another way to use my tripod, my big tripod. It's standing right over here, and I actually learned I can tilt the way the camera. So normally I thought it could only be held like straight, but I realized it could actually be like bent, like turned around like this to this to this, if that makes sense. Like, okay, let's say this is the phone, and then I could go like, this is the normal one, and then I can go like this, which I did, and it can also go up. Like I didn't know that because I'm an idiot. So now I can actually get some pretty decent video of me doing the framing. So yeah, hopefully you guys like. Yeah, so first of all, I'm showing you the vinyl that I'm listening to, which is Zero from Low Roar, which is a great vinyl. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite albums ever. And I usually do that, like when I'm filming, like recording a drawing or stuff like that, I'm either having a podcast in the background or like music from my record player or stuff like that, since I can't use my phone. And yeah, I got this new angle for my camera because of my I found out how my other tripod actually worked. So yeah, I'm just putting on the frames, and this is pretty easy. And I would like to get the same frames, but I don't think that's possible. But that's okay. Since I got these for such a cheap price, there's not really any cost to it though this is filmed on the 11th of November, and when the other drawings get framed, that will definitely be much later. So this video will definitely take a lot of time, not to make, but just in general, because a lot of time has to have passed before like the video is, I wouldn't say done, but yeah, till the video is done, I guess. It's probably the best word to use for it. And I think these turn out pretty good. At least it makes the drawings look way more professional compared to if they were just on their own. And that's pretty important when you're trying to sell a product. Like, just looks much more professional. At least I think they do. This first one looks pretty good. Second one is a little bit cut, but that's just the drawing in general. So can't do nothing about that. And this one is pretty perfect. Nearly, it's really good. So yeah. Probably be a while till next clip, but that's okay. It's been a lot of days actually. You see, my hair has gotten pretty huge, but it's gonna get wilder, I think. And I want to show you something, and the reason there isn't like a video of me packaging these drawings, it's because I forgot to do it. So yeah, this is one of the first ones, and so this frame fits much better than the one before. So before I tried putting the drawing of this size, an A5 size, in a smaller, or no, bigger frame, which didn't really work, if you ask me. Oh, my phone is glitching out. Anyway, if you can see, hope you can see it. I'll show you some pictures of it. I'll take some pictures, but yeah. So these two, and I think when I use the smaller frame, but still a little bit bigger than the picture itself, it gives this kind of cool effect where you see like the drawing goes from here and there's a little bit of white. So you kind of focus on the drawing more, but it's still like in a frame. If you know what I mean. If it makes sense, like if it makes any kind of sense. And I chose just the ones that I like the most, which are these two, but of course I'm gonna frame as many as possible, though this is gonna be a long process because I'm still broke, and you know, frames cost money, but they're not guaranteed to make me money, so it's hard to justify using money on it. But of course it makes my work look much more professional. Of course there's a signed background here, signed back, and the other side, which is signed back here too. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. But yeah, so next clip will be something else, but that's the smaller drawings. Okay, it's the 1st of December, which means I got paid not too long ago. So I purchased some things. You can probably guess what it is from the video. So I got A3 frames here. Yeah, right, I got 4 of those, and I got some other frames because my smaller drawings also need frames, and for those I have 12 30 by 21 centimeter frames, and it didn't cost me a lot, but it wasn't cheap, especially when I know that I don't have no job. Well, I have a job, but my job is closed for the next 2 weeks. So money-wise, I'm not going to be getting a lot recently, but this is worth it because I need to put my pictures in frames to make them more professional, kind of, to make them better. So it's using money to make money, of course, hopefully. So yeah, I'll be framing these next. Wow. Right, so yeah, I begin the framing process again, and it's been a little bit of time, but yeah, more framing. And this is, of course, kind of boring, I think. It's boring to do. I would much rather be painting right now or drawing, but this is, of course, a part of it. And I think that showing you guys and girls and non-binary people, everybody, showing everybody this part of the what is it called, like the artist life or the art business in and of itself is very important, because I don't know if I'm gonna make money on this. I hope to make money on this. It also just makes my art look better, which is also great. It really adds to the drawing, putting it in a frame. It also really helps with paintings, of course, but frames for paintings, and especially paintings in special sizes, are much harder, but something I'll look into. But paintings don't need frames in the same way that drawings does, really. At least I don't think so. Yeah. Framing these big pieces are really nice because they fill exactly the frame. So I don't have to get a piece of paper on the back or like stuff like that. So I'm just lucky that the painting, not the paintings, the drawings fit. And yeah, the amount of waste on my in my room, I'm not gonna show you because my room's really dirty right now. I haven't cleaned it up, but I have to clean up all the plastic and all the like cardboard backing paper stuff. You know, the thing that's in the frame, usually decoration frame stuff. I had to take all that and put in my trash can, throw that out, and clean up my room a little bit because it's been filling a lot. And which something also makes me think, like, just me as one person has a lot of waste, really a lot of waste, and I don't really think it needed to be there. I would much rather just. Okay, it's the same day. It's 1st of December. I lost my mustache. I shaved it off because it's how it is. And I want to show you the pictures I just framed. So we started with this one, and I feel this one turned out pretty good, but the frame is a little bit too small for it. That's why I really like the frames I use on the smaller drawings, where the frames are a little bit bigger than the actual drawing, so you can see all of the drawing and a little bit of the frame, you know. But this is still great though, nonetheless, still great. I need to make more of these pictures actually, like on A3 paper, because I ran out of paper, A3 paper, but this one's also pretty good. I like this one a lot. A lot of small details, really nice, pretty great. Of course, they're all signed on the back. Have a little drawing, some of them don't. You know, that's just how it is. This one looks kind of like a bug with his huge eyes and nose and stuff. Also, really cool, decorative. You should definitely buy it, purchase some of this for Christmas. A little drawing, framed, signed, all the stuff that I need really. And this one, which I think is personally one of the greatest, because he's kind of sad, but he's also kind of cool. But yeah, this is the A3 drawings I did, and I haven't done. I've done more since, but they haven't been good enough to put in a frame. Really, that's my personal opinion. Unless there's like you personally ask for a specific one in a frame, unless you do that, it's probably not gonna happen. Unless I personally want it in a frame, because money is it's not tight, but using money on something that doesn't really change the product for me, when I don't know if I can make money on it, is a bit of a risk, if you know what I'm saying. Because, like, yeah, but I think it's still worth it, and of course it has to be done if I actually want to sell some of these drawings, and I still have like a ton left. All these, really, nearly all of these. I need framed, and they're pretty cool. all of them, I would say, nearly all of them. I have 12 frames because there were some of them I was like, nah, not gonna happen. But yeah, that's that. And here we start on the probably the longest thing I've ever done that isn't like drawing or painting, which like this framing these pieces kind of sucked because I had to cut off the plastic, get the holding metal pieces off, take off the inlay, put down my drawing, a piece of paper, put it back up, and see if it looked good. And if it didn't look good, I had to do it again. Luckily, I only had to do it again like 3 times, but it doesn't really matter. It took like half an hour to do in my morning before I had to go to school because I could sleep in late. Today I decided to wake up like half an hour later, just because I wanted to make sure that I could get this finished before I went to school, because I want this video to get out as fast as possible, but still be, of course, as well made as possible, if you know. And yeah, I had a few choices between what drawings I wanted in these ones, because I have a lot more small drawings that they come straight out of my sketchbook. And I think the reason I have more is because like yeah, my dad, he just walked in on me recording YouTube. But yeah, so I think it's because I create more, definitely, and I have probably mentioned this before, or I will mention it again. I'm pretty sure I will. But that's also because this video is made on such a large time frame compared to my other videos, because it started like a month ago, and it started like in the start of November, and now we're in the start of December, which is pretty wild, like to think of just in general. Also because like I have exams and stuff coming up, which I have to do, and that's going pretty great. We have our work cut out for us. Like, we know what we need to do, and we gotta do it. We will do it, of course, but we finished a huge like problem today, or as the day of recording this, which was so nice just to get over that hurdle. You know, if you have a schoolwork or just work in general, we have like something that seems quite simple, but just can't get it right. We finally got the right theory on this social constructs and social studies thing, which was so nice because we couldn't really continue without the thing being done. So it's very nice that we did. So that's just a huge relief on my part. But of course, that doesn't mean I will stop creating stuff and framing pictures, because that's important too. And right here, you can see I had to choose between a couple of different drawings. And I actually chose the wrong one first, because I thought, okay, this looks a little bit cooler, but will the gray, it was kind of grayish, but it just didn't work. Like, that, yeah, didn't work. So I changed it back to another one, and it worked. So yeah, that's great. Okay. I did it. I framed all the pictures, and this is the very last part of the video. So if you watched this far, please like and subscribe and comment and all that stuff, because it really means a lot. And I'm getting closer every day to getting monetized and actually making money on this stuff, so I can do cooler and more art in general. Oh, that's so nice. I put on the heater. I'm sorry if you can hear the noise from the heater, but I'd rather have the heater on than being in 2 degrees Celsius wetter. It's cold in here without the heater. And my little brother is gaming and screaming profanities at his friends, so I didn't want to record that, because when I tell him, hey, you know, be quiet, don't shout, 2 minutes go by, he shouts again. So he never learns his lesson. I don't really care to. So I just show you the pictures that I framed. So yeah.
So they're mostly like this, and this one is one of the greater ones. I think this is a really good drawing. It also has my signature there, which definitely will be appealing to someone. And yeah, I think it looks a little bit like a comic book strip, like if you know, like the comic book panel, kinda. And I like that there's white here. That's just nice. I haven't put my signature on any of them on the back, but I'll do that, of course. But you know, it's boring and you guys probably don't care. It's a long video, but it's the same signature as always, so I don't feel you're missing something. This one a little bit more simple, made with a bigger marker, but I still think it's pretty good. It's like, and of course the drawing is on the other way. Still great, I think. So mostly I think all these are pretty good. And the reason I have more of these is not because I want to sell more, it's just because I make better stuff smaller, and it's not because I'm just generally better on a smaller scale, on the A5 scale of paper, but I think it has something to do with that I'm drawing more things. So my chances of making something good, or great even, is much higher than the few times I draw on A3 paper. But yeah, next one here, very, very dark. But that's where the white is very good because it gives some contrast. So yeah, I think most of these are good though. Some are better than others, of course, but they all have their charm, and I think you can see my my style in them. This one here, pretty cool also. A little bit much to the one side here, but I think it works. Still works pretty good. Generally. I thought about actually making like, not this one, but trying sometime taking 2 pages, so one here and one there, to fill out the space more, if that would be cool. And I'm definitely gonna try that at some point. But yeah. Oh yeah, the frames can also be, the smaller ones here can be stood on a kickstand and just standing up. So this one got cut off because like a part of it went over, and it was a decent part, but it wasn't really great, so it doesn't really matter. This one is pretty good. I think that he's very expressive, very light also, but still very good. And with the unique septum here. So yeah, this is also a great one. I don't know, I only chose the best of the best. There are way more drawings, but when it costs a lot of money to frame, unless somebody wants specifically one, I'll only do the ones that I think are the best. Of course, that makes the most sense. So here's another one, and this one is really great. I think this one's really cool. More that like fountain pen used, and very expressive and still very unique, kind of. And of course, I'm gonna say most of them. Oh, this one is great, and but I think they're all good and stuff. And hopefully, some of you guys will like them. And if there's specifically one you want, you should go to my Instagram and you can buy anything, and we'll figure out shipping and stuff like that. I am trying to work on an official website, like a Shopify store, where I can put paintings and drawings and prints and stuff like that on, so you guys feel more compelled, which is like to purchase stuff, but also so you have that sort of protection, and I have a system that keeps count. Because doing this all on my own and stuff like that, it's very hard, and you can kind of be, I wouldn't say cheated, but it can go both ways. And I get why people don't trust a random person that they don't know in real life that lives halfway across the world, or just across the country or something like that. This one is also very cool. Again, and a really nice one. Pretty expressive, and has some very cool, very dark parts here. Yeah, I like a lot of these, and this one is also a little bit older, but I think this is very unique. This is a cool one too. He has shoulders, actually. Most of my face drawings doesn't really have shoulders, and I don't know why, but I think it's because they never really fit in the page. I use most of the page sometimes. Yeah, here's another really good one. Like, this one is really great. The only thing I don't like is that it's not centered, so it's kind of like to the side here, you know. but it's still amazing. I really think so. It's really great. It's one of the better ones. It's really good. But nonetheless, still good. And we're getting down to the last two. So yeah, another one here, fountain pen drawing, pretty nice. Yeah, generally I like these drawings. What more can I say? I think they're good. Yeah, and the last one, of course, I couldn't forget this one, which is the drawing from my most viewed video, which you should definitely watch. Like, I think the video is all right. I don't think it's anything special, but a lot of people seem to click on the video. So yeah, of course I had to frame this one. My first video to hit 2,000 views, which is amazing, really amazing. Yeah. So that was all the drawings, all the smaller drawings, right there. I really hope you liked this video, even though it was a bit different from what I usually do, with it being not really me making art, but another aspect of the artist life and the artist job in general, because like it's spending money to make money. It's more like business stuff, this really, but it's still, of course, art stuff. So I don't know. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. You guys know. And like, if there's anything you want to see, if you want to see more of this, which is like the stuff behind the art things, I'll probably also do them, even if you don't ask for it. But if you want to, then like ask for something, and I'll maybe do a video on that. Or just if you want to know more stuff about me, I'll reply and other stuff. So yeah, I want to say thank you for watching. You, especially you watching this right now. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye. Okay, guys and girls and non-binary people, we're not done yet because I'm a little bit of an idiot. Not very much, but I didn't realize this until my mom said it when I showed her the pictures when she got home from work later, because I recorded that clip pretty early in the afternoon. So yeah, this is what I did. I flipped every piece of drawing. I flipped every drawing to this side, well, not to this side, but in this, like, you know, they were here, then I flipped them there. So that's the first one, and I feel like this works much better, especially for this size, and it's like more evenly distributed with the like background white, the white instead of this cream color, which your sketchbook is. So yeah, I think this works better. And if you want to see all the drawings like in their full effect and quality, you should go to my Instagram, and in about a week or something, I think there'll definitely be some pictures of these ones and the bigger ones, and basically just all the drawings I framed, because I kind of hope to sell some at some point, maybe. So yeah, I think it looks better this way, personally. And my mom was very right. She was very right about it looking better if I did it this way. Yeah, so sometimes you need a second opinion on something, or just someone smarter than you to tell you, hey, why don't you try this? Just like, you should just try it and see if it's better. And I was like, you know, why not? And it was better, like a lot better. So yeah, that's it. So bye bye, like, subscribe, all that stuff. See you guys.